Yo, what's going on, guys? It's down a bit. A little loud in my headphones. That down. What's going on, Meme Master? How's it going, man? Let me make sure that my stuff is working here. Okay, cool. Why are you always first? Notification squad, dude. Dedicated notification squad memer, man. What's up, Lost Raider? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Sirius? Dude, Sirius, I am pretty hype about that Bismarck, man. By the way, for those of you over on YouTube Alter, you guys got some new emotes over there, so have fun with those. Dude, the Sonic movie trailer looks like hot garbage. What's up, Haruna? Hot garbage. Like, literally, what abomination of God is that? Yo, what's up, man? This is going pretty good, man. Yo, what's up, Ayabi? Right now I'm working on Act 4 and FGO and finished my placement in Overwatch, plus got 2 wheels of... 2 wheels of what? 2 wheels of cheese? Are you playing some Skyrim? Stole some cheese wheels? Hey, what's up, Fishy Xander? How goes it, homie? Ayabi, hold on one second. Let me link you to this hot Reddit take here, JPEG. Check that right there. Excited. Did I ever play any card games? Dude, I used to be super hardcore into Magic the Gathering. I also used to be really big into Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little while, but those are the only 2 physical card games I ever played. I did play Hearthstone for a little bit. Tried Magic Online, but like for me, Magic, I was like, I need to physically hold them. So, got Baiken to 40k CP today. She needs crit chance. Yeah, no, that's a really big thing for her. She's one of those characters like Shuri or Karen, where if you don't have 100% crit chance, she's not going to be nearly as good as she could be. Like, it's almost required. I do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel with you. Fair enough, man. I used to play vampire decks way back in the day. That was really fun. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for Bismarck to come out. Hey, what's up, Akuma? But yeah, no, like back in the day, man, I used to hustle kids at Magic Cards. So what me and a friend would do is we would go to all of these card shops that were holding like tournaments and stuff like that, and we had these 2 decks that we would play against each other, and we would always show up like a couple hours ahead of time and stuff like that, and we would just play super bad. Like, we would just be like absolute literal trash, just like. And then as soon as the tournament started, we'd pull out our real decks and we'd turn the fire on and then just like 2-turn people. Because they would just come in, they'd be like, oh, this guy sucks. I don't even need to really worry about him. I'm not even going to side deck anything. And we're just like, boom, first turn, drain life, fireball, get wrecked. Did I sell all of my cards? Yeah, I used to have I used to have everything, all of the Power 9 except for a Lotus. A Lotus is one of the things that I've never actually had my hands on, but I used to buy and sell Power 9 and just hustle people, like, real hard. Dude, nice, Ashura. Just get ready for the gear investment. By the way, for those of you who didn't see the news on Baiken, man, they found a bug with her S2 where one of the bleeds ignored effect resist. And thankfully, instead of nerfing it, which I mean I still wouldn't have minded, but they decided to make it a feature. So now Baiken's S2 will have one guaranteed bleed. Shogun, I got ML Rin. Dude, nice, Lin. Nice. I need to build my ML Rin out. I have been very heavily slacking on that gear. But then again, I've also been doing quite a bit of other stuff. So I got to Champion 3. Nice, dude. How is it up there? I'm still down in Champion 4, Champion 5. Yeah, I'm back in Champion 5, but I also haven't been going super hard because I want to, like, once I get some gear on a couple of my characters, because I'm going to switch over to, like, right now I'm using Cleave, which, I mean, does okay, but I got to get a couple more pieces of gear. I think I'm going to finish out my Ruzid and then run Tanky Bruiser. Once I get, like, my gear together, I'm just going to go ham and just buy flags, like, for a couple of days. Just flag all the way up as high as I can go. Assyria plus Baiken. Oh, yeah, no, actually, that would be really good. Yo, what's up, Snow? What's up, Snow Alter? You know what else would fix every single problem she has, Shogun? A guaranteed bleed on her ult as well. Then she's guaranteed to one-shot every living thing. I mean, the thing is, though, is, like, you really don't necessarily need, to worry too much about, like, bleeds on her, S3. Because, like, poof, man. Is haste with Baiken good? Yeah, because you get those stacking bleeds. Surin is also good for, like, popping a handful of bleeds off. The only problem is that they are counter color, so, like, you're not running haste or Surin against Banshee. So, yeah. I only did it for the points to get the helmet. Ran into any Sage BS? No, not yet. Not down here. Not down here in Champion 5. We're not down here with the whales don't sink this low. Oh, speaking of ML Ball, let's see if we can get this one Mystic Summon today. Is not gonna be it. Watch, here we go. If this is Mystic Ball, I'm just gonna crap myself, so nope. I refuse to, like, ever buy Mystic packs again. Hey, what's up, Burning? But yeah, no, sure, if you're going up against some non-ice, like, so let's say you're going up against, like, Dark or something along those lines, Dark or Light, you can probably run the two of them, and I think that they would be really fantastic. I think they should make her S1 have the chance to extend bleeds. Actually, that would be pretty good. Although, I feel like if you stacked that with Tamarin and her artifact, like, they would just have bleeds forever, and then, oh, I mean, I would be pretty down with that, too. Hey, Shogun, I got Assassin Sid today. How good is he? He's pretty good. I don't have him. I haven't played around with him, but, like, from what I've seen, he's pretty decent. So, unfortunately, like, until I get a character and I play around with them, I can't say for sure. But I know he has bleed chance on his S1, so lots and lots of bleeds. Plus, he just looks really cool too, and that's what's really important, is how cool they look. At the end of the day, every gacha game is about waifus anyways. I need to farm some gold, man. I've been trying out too many builds and moving stuff around. Also, I realized that I didn't have enough teams, so I may have bought like more teams yesterday because they're actually pretty cheap in comparison, like with Skystones. I mean, they were pretty cheap. So I'm just like, man, I'm gonna have a team set up for freaking everything, man. I'm thinking this is gonna be actually, you know what? I might. So this is gonna be my team for Auto Banshee 11, but I might swap out. I'm gonna try to get Ruzit up to 60 and gear him out a little bit. I think once I get Ruzit to 60, I might take Dian out. Tam's too good to take anybody out. Mobile gamers aren't real gamers. People that don't believe mobile gamers are real gamers. I never understood that logic. Nani? Who said that? I mean, yeah, mobile gaming, especially now, is becoming really big. As a matter of fact, so... oh yeah, no, Epic, the Reddit, don't really listen to the Reddit that much at all, man. Is Rin worth going hard for? Yeah, Rin is really good, actually. Hey, what's up, Sun Spirit? Gonna go watch Endgame and again a few. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for coming around in the first place. But, yeah, I feel like people, like, shit-talking gamers in general is just kind of stupid. But, dude, even Flappy Bird, man. Flappy Bird was like the Dark Souls of, Flappy Birds was like the Dark Souls of mobile gaming, dude. Don't hate on Flappy Bird, man. Hey, Roy Raven, make sure that you're requesting aid and stuff in the guild. But, no, I was gonna say, so I have a panel at ColossalCon, which is coming up next month, and I am going to be covering the future of mobile gaming because it's something that I'm very, very interested in, and I've been devoting a lot of time to like multiple mobile games, and I've been in it for quite a bit. So I want to start hosting panels kind of talking about the future of mobile gaming because one of the things that I see a lot is that that mobile gaming is becoming a much bigger much bigger market share. And I talk about how when I first started my channel, I looked at various platforms to see where people were watching people play mobile games, and on Twitch, and so that was like, what, about a year and a half or so ago, which is crazy to think that I've been doing this for like a year and a half. But there weren't really too many people watching like Fate Grand Order. There were a couple other mobile games, but not too much. But it's like now you look at people like Mango7 who goes live on YouTube Alter, and dude's got like 700 people watching him. I think like when we had the connecting simulator at one point, he had like 1,200. I don't know, man. It was crazy. And to think that you know, there's 1,200 people just watching somebody for their opinion on mobile games is pretty awesome. Hey, what's up, Kyle Cooper? Does my phone have Flappy Bird? It had Flappy Bird at one point. Oh, I am not going to attack him again. The only problem with Baiken right now is just pulled Crimson Armin. Is she good? And if so, yeah, no, Crimson Armin is amazing. I wouldn't. Depends on what you're doing. Crow is really good for certain situations, but Crimson Armin is going to be clutch in PvP. Actually, literally one of the best PvP tanks in the game. I'm actually really jealous. Clash Royale is an extremely popular. Yeah, so is Clash of Clans and stuff like that. I used to play Clash of Clans back in the day. But there's quite a few mobile games that are just getting like huge amounts of people watching. If you tell people you play mobile games, they think you play Candy Crush and Clash Clans all day. Well, I mean, a lot of people do play Clash Clans all day, but I mean, I really don't take too much stock in people that are like, you only play phone games. Like, yeah, dude, so what? Cool, dude. Like, I've had people say that I'm not really a gaming channel because I just play phone gacha games. And I'm like, that's cool, dude. I didn't really ask for your input on that in the first place, so doesn't really do anything for me, I guess. Made a moderate post defending her and it was removed. Yeah, no, man. Reddit is like... am I going to be releasing a Kiara guide? I probably will. Man, I've just been like really beat down lately, Adrian. That 24-hour stream took a lot out of me, so... And making guides is takes a little bit of time too. Because I try to put some stuff into it. Actually, so I realized that I had recorded the stream that I did of me actually doing the graphics for the BB guides. So I'll probably actually upload that so that people can see at least part of the process that goes into making the guides and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Moon? I wailed at Flappy Bird and can say that it isn't worth. Flappy Bird was super pay to win, man. No problem, Adrian. I got soul from the shop finally. I'm fairly new, not sure if you remember me, but should I keep grinding the event or go for story? I want to be able to get strong enough to finish this event. Just keep grinding the event. The side story shop is super good, man. The story will never go away, whereas the stuff in the side shops and the side story do. And it's like I literally complete the side story as fast as possible. Still waiting for the Baiken spotlight, dude. I just put up videos of me wrecking stuff. Literally last night I was like doing hell mode, Devourer, and I'm like, I'm just gonna record this. I'm gonna record doing Devourer and stuff like that. And so I got all the way there, checked OBS, made sure all of my sound was good, completely forgot to hit record. So you'll have to wait till next week to watch me destroy Devourer with Baiken. So no problem, Adrian. I definitely do plan on putting some stuff out. I'm thinking about just like doing a whole bunch, like just take like a weekend, just shut everything off and just knock out like the next handful. And it should actually be pretty easy because like the next servants we get are like Raiko, Shuten, stuff like that. So it's things that are already out there. Which hunts should you be farming? If you're gonna farm hunts, you should probably be doing Wyvern, honestly. How should you build your soul? Soul should be like tanky crit. Can't you yield and retry? I definitely can, but the thing is like I thought that I was recording, and so after I finished it, I went to go stop my recording, and then I was like, oh man. But it was like, it was super late, and I was just like, you know what? I'll just do it next week. I don't want to fight this thing again. Because then I would have had to clear everything all the way back up to Devourer. And it's such a pain in the ass, dude. Hey, what's up, Voka? It's going pretty good. And yeah, you guys did get some new emotes over there. Thanks for streaming. Well, y'all are here. Could I ask for some input? IDK who to 6-star next? I'm stuck between Baiken, Destina, and Angelica. Sermina, Rose, and Clary. Well, I would say out of those, do you have 100% crit? Because if you have 100% crit, you're going to do better with Baiken. Sermina is also really, really good. But I would say that, like, Angelica can stay 5-star for a while. Clary might not be a bad choice just because you're going to be getting, you know, you're going to be making her into a tank. Do you have her specialty changed? Because that's a big point of thing too. Just finished Kiara off twice. Now I gotta wait for May 1st. Lubu is providing me crystals. Yeah, nice dude. I tried some meme solos last night, but am I gonna NP5 BB? I mean, considering that she's free, I absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do to Secretary Vera. I'm actually kind of interested to see this. If you don't have 100% crit, I would actually go Sermina. Am I going to NP5 Scotty? Possibly. We'll see when things get there. I don't like to call NP5s too early. So bleed. Let's burn her just for funsies. Still need to get her ascension materials. We'll get them after the 1st. That is, we are currently blocked by Time Gate. Right now I have 6-star Ken and Vildred, and they've been carrying me hard. My boys work hard. Well, if you've got Vildred and Ken, I would almost say get Corey to 6 stars and then just finish up her specialty change and you'll do pretty well. What skills should I level on Soul and Baiken? I would get Baiken's 2nd skill up first so that you get the 80% chance for bleeds, because that is really big. Her S2 is pretty much like kind of her bread and butter, man. I'm worried I won't have enough bookmarks for the next set of pulls. I burned a lot on Baiken. Well, the thing is if you save now and you kind of just the thing will get a bunch with every single one of the side stories, so there's going to be a lot of bookmarks to come. So yeah. Also, somebody asked if I'm ready for Dizzy. I really just want to see her skills, and she's going to 100% be an AoE mage. I have no doubt that she will be an AoE mage. So I hear people saying that Bismarck will be released in AL on the 5th. Is that true? And will EN be on it? So, yeah, I believe it is. They've been teasing a mysterious ship that's coming with the patch on the 5th. So we'll probably get Bismarck, which will be awesome because I have been wanting Bismarck since the beginning of the game. How many did I spend till I got my first MLBK scope? I have no idea, man. I've spent way too many Saint Courts to remember when I got my first MLBK scope. You're right, it's better to roll next year when Lip and Kiara are together, because right now I no longer need an MLB 4-star CE. Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to get like 1 copy of Kiara, and then that's probably about it. Let's see, effectiveness, attack, crit, hit damage, and health. That's really good, actually. That is a really good Archon's Fang. Super solid, my dude. On boss fights, is there a reason for killing the ads before the boss, or should I just kill the boss to end the fight? In certain cases, just DPSing down the boss is usually good. But there are some bosses that you pretty much have to, like, burn down the ads, or else you're not gonna be, like, they're just gonna get busted powerful and just, like, wreck your face. So... if only a 3-star non-ML unit has the same skill as ML Ball, second skill, and was released, we would have not had this PvP issue in the first place. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, and that's like a big point of contention. Is like, in order to, like, most gacha games that have PvP are going to be more whale friendly, and they're gonna put the most and, like, realistically, most people are not ever going to get to the 1% of most people are not going to get to that 1% of upper echelon of PvP. So when you're up there, you need something for the whales that spend tons on your game to realistically spend on. So next 24-hour stream early May confirmed? Probably not, because I have, in like 2 weeks, I have to go to Anime Central, and then after that I've got Colossal Con, which is going to be super brutal for me. And then so you're probably looking more around like early June. Bismarck probably mid-May. You don't think that they'll release it with the PR ships? Because were the PR ships coming on the 5th? Serious? I mean, to be fair, like, that was a lot of my gear. That was like a lot of my gear, and not necessarily, well, yeah, because I mean, Luna probably would have done literally the same thing, and she's not even type advantage. Josh, they've literally already teased, Bismarck. That mysterious ship that's coming. What's good gear for Query? Speed gear. Because Falconeer Query is fast AF, and you really want, really want, speed, because like once she gets her specialty change, she does like an AoE mini heal to everybody, so you want just tons and tons and tons of attacks to get heals and stuff off. She's not as good now as she was previously, but yeah. Do you have any quick videos on the summons in Epic 7 and when to use which? No. I haven't really made much in the way of videos for Epic 7, but that's probably going to be changing here in the near future. So expect an overview of the patch notes every Wednesday, and I'm going to probably just start putting together like little overviews of characters and like what gear and stuff to use on them. I mean, Wired Soul, they literally made this. That's a thing. Yeah, I really wish that they would chill a little bit on some of these events. Like, I mean, I've been grinding the Kizuna Eye event like harder than like a casual. Like, I'm not as hard as like some other people, but not as hard as some other people. That's going to be taken out of context. But like, I'm only at like, I don't know, like 11,000, and it's like it's super rough. Yeah, like, the last couple of events, they just make these, ladders, like, so ridiculously hard to finish unless you are, just like literally botting it. Oh, dude, yeah, no, I mean, I've been enjoying Epic 7. It's just I was making the problem with like making content as well as like just not just streaming is that it takes a lot of time and effort outside of outside of making streams. Like, so you've got to like video edit and record and script and do graphics and all of that stuff, and so it takes a lot of time to make videos. And I think there's a lot of times that people don't understand how much goes into it, so they're like, well, dude, you play 3 games, why don't you make videos every day about every game? And one of the things that I've never really wanted to do was like reduce my quality in which isn't that great in the first place, but I never wanted to like reduce quality in favor of just pumping stuff out super hardcore. And so it's tough a lot of times for me because I want to do a whole bunch of different things, but I'm just like, dude, do I do this, or do I actually go take a nap and get like some sleep today? Or, you know, do I, you know, rush out this video? There's a lot of times information will come out at like 1 in the morning and I'll see it and I'm just like, well, guess I am not sleeping tonight. So, but yeah, so that's a lot of my process. So. And then the other thing too is like, I actually, you know, I always feel like if I don't have the characters, or if I'm not farming it, like at least like the upper area, like why would anybody take what I say seriously? Like, I'm not going to tell you how to do a PvP in Legend because I'm not in Legend. I'm not going to be like, oh, this character is godlike in Legend because I'm not up there. So I can tell you what was okay in Champion 5. But, you know, so not only do I have to keep up with the events and the game, I have to research it, I have to make content for it, and, you know, I've been streaming a lot more lately, and it's just, yeah, it's rough. A lot of people who don't make content really just don't understand what content creators go through. So, like, the people that are putting out like good videos on a super regular basis, I'm just like, man, that's crazy, dude. Like, how do you, like, I don't know how I do it, and mine is mediocre, but like, oof. SP4 is cancer before you have it on clear. Dude, a lot of these maps are terrible before you have them on clear mode. Like, holy crap. Yeah, but the Manju event, it will be easier after the 5th. I'm glad that they addressed that because that was actually pretty crappy. And like somebody on Twitter tried to be like, oh, well, you get burnt out because you play 3 grind heavy gacha games, and it's like, dude, even if all I had was Azur Lane, it's like super rough because it just takes so much resources. That's why it's really hard to be accurate with more than one gacha game. Yeah, it absolutely is. And the other thing too, Fort Misery, is that like we as Epic 7 content creators, it's tough because we are where like Fate Grand Order JP is, where like we can speculate how good we can speculate on Dizzy all we want, but really until Wednesday morning, none of us know anything about Dizzy. So, whereas like in Fate Grand Order, the nice thing is I have, you know, wiki reading EX skills. You know, I've got Clairvoyance EX. In Azur Lane, we have most of the stuff ahead of time, which is, you know, really nice. I mean, some content creators pay an editor to do that for them depending on how big they are. I can't pay an editor because all of my money goes into gacha. Plus, I also feel like if I had somebody else editing it, I would be beholden to their time frame. Which, if I want to stay up all night and just knock an entire video out, I want to be able to just be like, boom, I need to do this, you know? Well, yeah, next Wednesday. It would be super nice if they just put them out, like, at least a little bit ahead of time. It's real rough not getting any of the notes or anything like that until hours before it comes out. It used to be simple when all I did was play 24-hour streams. Yeah, I'll just become a 24-hour stream channel. Just constantly. Let's see. Health, flat health, speed, critical chance. That actually wouldn't be too bad. If that critical hit chance was like defense or effect resist, I would actually be okay with that. Because there are times where flat stats are actually semi-beneficial. Because if you can add flat stats in on a massive amount of percentages, then you're going to add more. So sometimes I don't mind seeing like flat HP. Flat defense, not so much, but I do like seeing flat HP sometimes. I'm glad you're honest about how making content. People don't realize how hard it is to make content. Well, and the thing is too, is like a lot of people don't like you don't. So most people know that I'm like just a person back here. You know, like behind this screen, I'm literally just a normal dude. You know, and a lot of people, I think, sometimes don't understand that content creators are also people with lives. Well, some of us have lives. Well, some of them have lives. I don't have a life. Like, yeah. But, you know, so they don't really recognize that, like, you know, people have stuff to do and stuff like that. So the flat stats are added to the base before the percent multiplier. That's what I read, Twisted Void. Somebody, Paychecks or someone along those lines, if you can fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure. So, oh no, dude, unknown character, you're fine. But like, yeah, a lot of people don't understand that, that there's a human being behind that. And so, like, at the same time that, you know, I don't get videos out, like, I feel bad because I'm letting some people down. But at the same time, I'm also like, dude, do I make this video and just, like, literally kill myself? Well, not literally, but figuratively kill myself for it. Or do I just let it pass because K, G, and A, and like 5 other people already put this out? So a lot of times I pick and choose my videos. It's like, you know, if I put out a melt guide right now, I probably wouldn't get that many views because everybody's already watched G and A and stuff like that. You know, so is it in my best interest to try to do that, you know, or can I use that time to like make another video of some sort that, you know, that nobody's making, like, you know, top 10 craft essences to pull this year. So, you know. So stove error is a very general thing. So doing the hell node in the event is not fun at 99k power. I mean, I run it pretty quick actually. Well, but I'm using Viken and Soul with their artifacts, and then I just bring a friend's healer in. So I'm doing it with two fodders and stuff like that. So, did it take me long to get Honolulu? Actually, like, it did take me a little bit to get Honolulu. Nicholas, I think, was one of my longest ones. So Jinsu was really quick. It's rough planning my wedding, running my business. YouTube is rough when the other big guys do it full time. Yeah, no, and if you're a part-timer, Like it is really tough because like I've literally got a full-time day job. I like do my daily streams during my lunch break. I also vend at anime conventions. I do security at anime conventions. I travel a lot to go to conventions and stuff like that. And then I try to do YouTube all the time. And now I'm going to conventions to cover like Fate Grand Order stuff. And it is tough. That's a lot of stuff, man. You know, if I could quit like half of those and just do YouTube all day, oh, easy clap. I'd stream like 6-7 hours a day and then probably pump out a video afterwards. I mean, that would be you know, how I would end up doing that, but you know, it's not feasible. So what does vending entail? Standing in one spot behind a booth selling anime figures to weebs for 12 plus hours a day. So you have to get there a day early, give or take. You have to set everything up. So like if you've ever been to an anime convention, I'm just literally one of those dudes. And then I just stand there and try to sell stuff to kids all day. Ashura, like, you don't have any healers? Do you have Hazel? I'd watch an FGO story-only quest with interesting comp video anytime. Story-only. Oh, like, you mean, like, challenge stuff? Because I do a lot of those. That's actually how I have been keeping, Fate kind of interesting for me. It's like you spend, you know, 10 grand on a Fate account to use, like, 1 and 2 stars with no CEs, like... Yikes. Rin's really good, dude. Invest in Rin. Like, counterattack Rin is really fun. Wanted to give my take on FGO on servants, but I despise my voice immensely. There are YouTubers that already do that position, plus I don't have good editing skills. I mean, the thing is, though, is like, oh, yeah, no, dude, I wish that you could do it more than once, which actually, I have a video coming up, it uploaded, I need to finish uploading it after this, but I took a meme team against Passion Lip, and ended up soloing like the whole last bar with Robin Hood. It was actually pretty fun. So from checking, flat stats are added after percent, which is why people say they're bad. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was misinformed. Maybe I'll play around with that. I mean, I'm sure that whatever you found was actual math and not just like me slapping something on something and be like, huh, that looks like that's how that works.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker, I killed it, it's murder.
I actually need Dizzy to come out so that I can wail on her banner because I'm running out of 3 stars to feed to my dogs, man. Am I gonna wail for ML Ball? No, because trying to wail for 5-star Moonlight heroes is unrealistic. If I don't make enough money to be able to quit my job and do YouTube all the time, I don't have enough money to wail for ML Ball. I think like I was talking, I think Paychecks the one day, and it was something around like $7,000 just to have like a better than 50% chance at a 5-star, an ML 5-star, and that was before they diluted it. So I keep hearing how Curus is good for hunts. How does poison work? Is it based on the target's HP? Yes. So like if you're doing like Golem, where he doesn't really get too much in the way of turns, you just stack, and then just one-shot her. When is Dizzy's banner? In a week and a half. Well, not a week and a half, but like, what is today? Tuesday? Yeah, in a week. Next Wednesday. Because I need more dogs. I want to... Hey, what's up, RNG? How's it going, dude? I want a 6-star Ruzid. I think like Ruzid will be the key to autoing Banshee 11 with Lycan. Because right now I can do it every so often, but I need to be faster so that my Ject can cleanse more. Also, that was double catalyst, baby. That's hot. Should I invest in Saratoga now that she has a retrofit? Yeah, dude. Saratoga is super good. I'm a big fan of Saratoga. Plus, her retrofit is really cute, and her Kizuna Eye outfit is super cute as well. Am I ready for Kiara tonight? What are you talking about, dude? As they didn't announce it. Didn't you see that BB's dropping today? Whale on normal banner, and you will get K-Ron. It's still April. No, I rolled last night on, because I was, like, super close to another Moonlight, and it was, like, my, like, 3 a.m. bathroom rolls, and so I ended up hitting that. I did get a 5-star artifact. I forget which one it was. I don't think it was anything that I actually cared about. No, and then I got a General Purchase, who I already have Triple S, so I got Shadow Rose the other day, who's Triple S, and now I've got a General Purchase that's just sitting around. Hey, what's up, Alex? And doing good. Glad I caught the live stream in time. Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, I'm only around for a little bit longer before I gotta go back to work, but yeah. I try to stream every day at 3 p.m. Eastern, so I've just recently started doing over on YouTube as well as YouTube alters, so... I mean, I got my Judge Kisei at like 2 in the morning without streaming, so... And then I will be back this evening. So I'm gonna go back to work for a little bit, and then I'll be back at 9. Yeah, no, Purchase is pretty good. But I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, man, there's so many characters that I'm just like, dude, I'd love to run this character, but I just don't have the gear for it. Like, that's one of the big things with Epic 7. That I've been running into is it's like I've got all these characters and they're super good. I just don't have the gear for it. And it's like I run tons and tons and tons of hunts, and it's, man, my gear luck is garbage. Like literal trash. I gotta put a video up, but I ran through like 3,500 wyvern horns and like 7 million gold. And I got all of about 3 pieces that were really good. Like, that's it. I was literally nothing but boots, and I got like 3. Also, I really wish that they would let you re-roll like unique gear. So, like, if you get bad rolls on your PvP gear, like, it just sucks. Hi, Shogun. I was wondering, what was the name of the store you bought your nice figures from? I have a friend in Japan who is in Japan and can buy some for me. Mandrake is really good. You're not going to get them for, like, dirt cheap. But Mandrake actually has, like, a lot of figures that are, like, semi-hard to find. Like my giant Whitebeard figure that I got, I didn't see it anywhere. And then I checked Mandrake, and they had one kind of like up on a shelf behind some stuff, and I'm just like, oh hell yeah, dude, on it. Rather spend gold in the shop on bookmarks and occasional gear. Yeah, I mean, for the most part. Oh, that's I do that a lot, actually. Because, I mean, I'll be fishing for bookmarks, and if, like, a super good piece comes along, fantastic. I mean, I don't ever expect it, but... Ugh, yeah. I mean, I guess that's not the worst for PvP. But, yeah. Just run that, just run that effect resist meta, man. Mandrake also did have FGO arcade cards that they did. But I like getting them through playing the game. FGO arcade was actually super, super good. Is there a Japanese dub on Epic 7? Not yet. But with Yostar taking over the localization into the Japanese market, they indicated that we will be getting it and you will be able to toggle it. So, but that probably won't be until fall. I would actually wager that we'll probably see. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't go to Mandrake for Dojins either, but their top 4 with the used, like, with the figures is really good as well. Mandrake is a very good, like, one-stop shop for what you're looking for. Their multiple floors of Dojins are A+ stuff. Oh, dude, they've got, like, an entire floor of Dojins, man. I don't have CRM and Arbor. Yeah. I'm same, dude. Same. Feels bad. There's, like, so many 4-star Moonlights that I don't have, too. I just keep pulling, like, the same stuff over and over and over again. I'm like, oh my god. Actually, I mean, if you live in Japan, going out to book-offs that are outside of the city is actually your best bet, because book-offs are like second-hand stores for anime stuff, and you can find some crazy good deals there. As a matter of fact, that is like 100% where I go when I go over to buy stuff. Because I travel over to buy stuff for my vending business, and so I'll go over, pick up, like, I don't know, $3,000 to $5,000 worth of stuff, bring it back, and then sell it over here. And yeah, no, I always go out to, like, the middle of nowhere places and just snag, like, stuff that is just ridiculously cheap. I'm just like, yo, what the F? What's my favorite category of Dojins? I don't know, man. I don't know if I have a favorite. I'm very eclectic in my tasteful Dojin, my tasteful Christian wholesome Dojin selections. I'll put Arizona on this back line. What do you think Overhit will overthrow Epic 7? I actually don't know anything about Overhit. Have not looked at it. The only reason I know anything about it is because I saw that Mango 7 made a guide for it. So... I like those lewd hand-holding ones. That's right. Hand-holding tag. Some nice, wholesome hand-holding, cute dinner dates. Those are the tags that I'm rocking, homies. You know, I would like to see Epic 7 actually put out an anime. Like go the Azure Lane route. I'd watch an Epic 7 anime. I mean, the other thing though, Lynn, is they've got a lot of history behind them. Like, for a brand new game coming out of, like, nowhere, like, this game's doing pretty good. And I mean, let's be fair, FGONA, if they didn't have the name recognition, the name brand recognition, they would 100% not be where they're at. FGONA can really just maintain itself off of brand recognition, and that's it. Because people are like, oh shit, Fate? I love Fate. I'm gonna play this game. And even then, there's times where Fate NA gets outdone by Love Nikki Dress Up Queen. Oh, well, I mean, the thing is, though, is like, a lot of times when I compare games in my market, in NA market. So I got Erebus Tooth, Scepter, and 2 of the Torns when I went for Duke Bicon. Wow, that's a lot of artifacts. You know, one thing I like about the artifacts in this game is that almost all of them seem fairly usable. There's not too many that I'm like, wow, this is literal trash, like in Fate Grand Order. So right now, if any game is up to take E7's place, funny enough, it's Princess Connect. Really, I haven't heard anything about Princess Connect in a while. I really think that, though, and I mean, I've talked about this previously, but I think that the way that Epic 7 will move into, like, well, okay, Alexa's Basket sucks, but, yeah. Will move into, like, the super mainstream is if they become, like, if they do the live PvP and they become, like, more competitive. Like, if they try to, like, esports it, I think that will push it over the edge and get it out into the mainstream. Because if there's anything that North Americans love, it's watching people shit talk other people in real time. And if you can dunk on people in PvP in real time and shit talk them, then it's gonna take off. I mean, I think that's the next evolution of it, though, Josh. Isn't there what game doesn't Clash of Clans have like a league type deal? That will never happen. Esports that you can buy your gameplay. Yeah, but you'll just have people that are sponsored by companies. I mean, that's like saying Hearthstone isn't successful. Like, yeah, sure, you can 100% just like spend all of your time farming for cards, but you're also going to probably just pay for it. So, I mean, you can pay to win in Hearthstone as well. I mean, just because you've got all the ML characters doesn't mean that you're going to instantly win anyways. Telling your sponsor, I need more money because RNG was crap. I mean, true. I mean, we'll see. You know, like I said before, I think that I think that the future of mobile gaming in general will be interesting to see, and I think that it's going to change a lot as it gets it's going to change a lot as things go on. Just my personal prediction. So, hey, what's up, Sherry? Dude, no problem. I do have to take off, though, here in a minute after I finish this one out. The main focus of E7, it's PvE, otherwise the PvP would be real-time instead of verse AI, but they've already talked about making it real-time. So, I think that they do need to rebalance Moonlights anyways, so... Because I think that they tried to put in a Moonlight character to counter other Moonlight characters, and then they just really, really make it, you know, damn near impossible to get, so... Finally got my Baiken. It was 118 summons, oof. But I will say... One of the things that I do like is at least they give you a guaranteed 121 sucks, but the 121 club is brutal, but at least you have a point where you are going to get, where you're going to get that. I said this on Discord last night, but I think they just need to unstatic regular arena, i.e. make a defense team of 8, and the game chooses 4 at random, or choose 6 and attackers ban 2 or something. That would be interesting, but that would be really weird, because then you're going to be RNG'd. Like, I could make literally the best defense team, and then RNG could F me and I just lose. You know, or it's like you know, put in 2 tanks or something like that, and then your team has 0 synergy. One of like the biggest things about team building is team synergy, and if they random your team, you know, you're gonna have a bad time. It's like PvP in Azur lane. Is everything is so RNG based on whether or not you get lucky E-procs or not, that there's times where it's just like, oh, you could run literally the best team, but if their Enterprise just gets lucky E every single time, you're just still gonna have a bad time. I mean, granted, you can scum save out of it and just run it over and over and over again. I mean, theoretically, you could scum save until Ranger just wipes their entire fleet on the very first one, but I like the idea that Lynn was talking about, is that you make the most powerful units farmable. So if you need to put in 3 months worth of work to get the most powerful unit, then you put in 3 months worth of work. If somebody wants to buy energy and just grind it out as fast as humanly possible, then that's on them as well. But you still have like, that is accessible to every person. You know. Hey, what's up, Fox and Socks? You came in just as I'm getting ready to head out, but hey dude, I'm free to play, but I decided to buy gems on this game after realizing how much time I put in it. I bought Dorm Space and Skill Space. What else should you purchase? Dorm Skills, Skill Space. Save it for skins that you like. If your dorm is all the way up, but yeah. What are other games like FGO that don't have PvP? I really don't know in terms of gacha games. Most of them have some sort of PvP mechanic, but you don't always have to play PvP. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, I gotta get back to work. It's 4:03. I will be back at 9 p.m. Eastern, so 5 hours from now. So have a good day, and I will see you guys when I get back. For those of you over on Twitch, Alter, who are we going to raid? Can we raid close? We're gonna go raid close. So have fun raiding him, and I will see you guys all over back in 5 hours. So take it easy.